All right, I will read to you. So I remember we used to walk to Valley Green Park all the time. Mount Airy. I lived in Mount Airy on Temple Road. We'd walk to Valley Green, jump off the cliffs. We thought we were in the wilderness. We were on the Wee Willie Weber show. It was right up the street at the end of Temple Road, Channel 17. Wee Willie Weber. Everybody was on. All right, what else? I remember under Corvettes. Corvettes. Everybody remember Corvettes? Corvettes was there. We used to go underneath the building. There was a big tunnel, went for miles, miles, miles up to the cemetery. We'd write all our names on it. Me, Karen, we'd make out, we'd kiss. Moe had a garage. Stevie Miller was unbelievable. Moe, that's a whole other story. The horses around the same time. Let's go to Diamond Beach, Wildwood. We had horses, everything. I was coming home one day. I think I was maybe 9, 10, might have been 11. I threw a snowball. I hit Kenny Holt's brother, the crazy fucking brother, and he pulled out a knife and tried to stab me in my head, which he did. I was too little to fight him, and I fought him. I fell backwards. He was stabbing me at the head while I tried to hold back with the two hands. And luckily, Joe Fun turned on my team. He was my enemy, but he turned into my friend and helped take the knife from the guy, and we kicked the shit out of him, and I never forget the knife because it was cutting into my head. It was a pearl, had a panther on it. So we threw the knife, we kicked the shit out of him, and put our little school clothes on with my school and tie from St. Raymond's and ran home. All the way from St. Raymond's, I ran to Temple Road. Okay, Johnny O'Hara, me and Johnny O'Hara had a band. There was only two of us. I played the guitar, he played the drums. That was the whole band. But I think we did You and I Must Make a Pact. Nah, I'm not sure. I think it was Chicago. Down there, down there, down there, down there, down there, down there, down there. One string E. That was my first song I learned how to play. That was it. Peace Train. Peace Train. Oh, Cat Stevens was big because I used to make out 3 minutes in heaven. We used to kiss for 3 minutes. Terry Patterson in her house. I loved her. She was an Indian. She got killed. My girlfriend, Twyla Wawasik. I had a full-blooded Indian up the street, 8200 Temple Road. Her dad was a real chief or whatever because he had the eagle. He had a big giant falcon in his basement, would stand on his arm. He had the long hair and the eagle feathers. He had the whole headdress. Look, I'm starting to hallucinate, I remember. Twyla Wawasik was my girl back then. She was cute. And I used to hang out with real Indians. They lived in my neighborhood. I don't know how they did it. Something happened. All right, Lancaster. I used to go to Lancaster every day with Joe Fun, and I fell on the pigs, and they ran away from me. 300-pound pigs. We used to have to take the babies away and clip their teeth. How do you like if the mother sees you pulling the baby away? She tried to bite us. It was like a giant wild hog trying to kill you. But they had shovels, and they would hit them in the teeth and knock them down. The Mennonites, the Amish, we used to work every weekend with the pigs on the pig farm. 15th Center. 15th Street, the rec center. Everybody went to the rec. That's where we had sex. I was 9 years old. But that's what happens. All the kids got together from all the Wildwoods, Wildwood Crest, Cape May. We went to the rec center because that was the only thing open. There was no people down South Jersey at the time. I used to go down there on weekends, though. I had the girls, though. I was Michael from Philly. That's son of a bitch. I need these glasses so I can read, just so you know. I can't see shit. The dog bit my head while I was asleep. I'll never forget that. I was sleeping on the way up to Lancaster to hang out with the Amish people, and a Russian wolfhound bit my head while I was sleeping. But his father beat it to death, and I was scared to death the rest of the ride. Rizzo lived right around the corner. I used to run to his house because he always had canine dogs. He was like a mob guy and an SS mixed. The Italian mayor was a police chief to begin with. Psycho bastard. He controlled Philly, though. We were scared to death of him. White, black, I don't care who you were scared of Rizzo. He would beat the shit out of you. And his crew with the leather jackets. But I used to run to his house anyway. I was safer there. Muck, the best man at my wedding, freaking Dean McQuerns, the retard, was so drunk. Every time he gets drunk, his lip would be like this. Just hold that thought. I'm going to start over just in case it gets too low. Muck's lip. Dean McQuerns, he got drunk, his lip.